Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Keenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, and basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. All games might count the same, but some carry a little more juice, and when you get to this point in the season, a couple of teams in the top 10 fighting for their playoff lives and positioning, this one feels a little special. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. 48 Sports College. And the Tar Heels will put total leather to crank us up. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Clemson's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Got the quick pass. On the move at the 30. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
The Tigers are in the hurry-up. On the run, it's Haynes. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. And they can't make the connection. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. To the air, it's Klubnik. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So North Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. RPO complete to open the drive. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
Second down coming up. Handoff from the gun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. They're bringing heat. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
That makes the score Clemson 3, North Carolina 0.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Got it on the outside, it's Johnson. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Brings up second down.
Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Oh, it's out!
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers. You force the fumble. But, man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the luck of a bounce.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. A 3rd and long coming up here. To throw, it's Harrell. Completes it in the middle. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Floats it out in space. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He finds his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Back to the air one more time. Quick completion on the out. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Harrell. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Now on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. If you plan to deal with the Tigers, you better be able to handle their defensive front. They have a whole legacy of this dating back to the fridge, William Perry.
Big old legacy, and it seems like every year they rotate so many guys that are so highly recruited, so good. Just great players. They're always big and strong and fast and physical, and they get after your quarterback.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Clemson will send the punt team out. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Looking for a man. It's Harrell. Got his man quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabs it in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Give to the running back. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run it to the right side. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. He looks that one in nicely. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Guys, it's almost impossible to overstate the importance of this game. The result might well be the cut line between really good bowl and the playoffs.
It's a really good point, Reese, because at this point of the season...
Touchdown, Tar Heels! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today.
From the gun, the give, looking for room.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Alabama. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And they'll down this ball just a little shy of the 50. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Here's the handoff. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They want to throw it. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's open. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll leave it with the lone back. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Right on target this time. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. They'll try it on the ground. And the Tar Heels will keep this drive going. 1st and goal for the offense. Looking to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Clemson, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Clemson jumps to the line.
First down for the offense.
The aerial assault continues. Looking deep down the right side. Got it. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So not even the pass interference could stop that play. They'll decline the penalty, and they have the touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Gets it to the back. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Harrell. They're working that left side. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll throw it on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Makes his connection. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Coming after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Remember, if your entire body is past the line of scrimmage when you throw the football, that's a penalty. He was, and the penalty will be accepted. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, UNC! What a grab and go for the score. What a cannon man this dude has for an arm.
And there's nothing more frustrating than you watch a Hail Mary and they don't get it to the end zone or they throw it out of the back of the end zone. Great job by the quarterback. You got to put that thing way up in the air, and he does, and his receiver comes down with it. What a play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the second half underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Harrell. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On second down, wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Takes a shot, and it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Spins away. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. 2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Dixon. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
What can't you say about how dominant this guy has been each and every week? He's making a case for the Heisman Trophy. He's making a case for every major college football award. He's making a case to be the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. That's now his 20th sack of the season.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Pressure coming. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
First down for the offense.
They'll try the run. Give him 6 on the play. They'll mark it at the 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
They'll try to get the two-point conversion here and make it a three-point game. To the air, it's Klubnik. Got his man on the outside. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. Looking for a crease, it's Black. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the well. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And the Tar Heels line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 34 over Minnesota. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's got an open man. All kinds of room to the right. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
North Carolina, 28. Clemson, 23.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pass, it's picked off. Didn't let let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Swings it out to his running back. Running with power. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, ball's out! Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. The running back has it. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Harrell. He's moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires left. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Pocket starts to collapse. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch, called for and made. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Off the play fake on first down. What a snag by the defense. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice play by the DB. Most people say offenses have the advantage, right? They know where they're going. They have the footing underneath them. Defensive guys, you still got to guess. You might be a little bit more cautious. No, sir, this defensive back does a great job breaking on the football, going up and making the INT.
Final play of the quarter coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Black. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When your dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. The pull and throw off the RPO. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Harrell. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. He's looking to throw. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to get it through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. They're going to throw it again. Quickly complete. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. On the move, it's Haynes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Leaves it with the running back. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. A strike downfield. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The back goes in motion. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! And once he got loose, it was all over. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
They'll throw it on first down.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll leave it with him. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Black. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Fires to the big fella. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Going up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ready to fire from the pistol. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Tar Heels line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll mark it down at the 30. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing in that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Clemson will send the punt team out. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Let's see what they've got on second down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. To the ground with the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Finds him out of the backfield. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Offense set on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Getting some heat. And they got him for the sack.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Takes the easy completion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll put the tight end in motion. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, running back gets to give. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Dixon. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. To the air, it's Klubnik. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10.
Man, what a play by the defender. Thrown into the end zone, he swats it away. When a game's this close, this late, that's a play when we look back on this one that maybe helps win the game for this team.
A shot toward the end zone, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, UNC! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. Game is essentially over right now, and you wonder if it's really necessary to jack up the score like this.
It might not be necessary, but it won't be forgotten. I can tell you that because coaches, they don't forget things like this. Late in games, you want to run the score up, get that extra touchdown. I'll get the chance in the future to do this back to you. I like it. Just keep it in the back of your mind.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, keep hope alive. Pitch this pill around. Use every second you got. Make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
This offense has a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to going downfield for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws toward the end zone. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.